representing His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda to officiate and open this 63rd annual session. And from wherever it is that you have come, once again,
I recognize the strategic platform for international cooperation that AALCO provides as a mechanism for inter-regional cooperation, especially at the time when the world is faced with exceptional questions of international laws and morality arising from wars in Gaza, the recent military affront on the Islamic Republic of Iran, and the flashpoints in the Middle East, and the refugee crisis in Africa, among others. And I am happy that the ministers cited that Uganda has a very good policy on refugees. And we want to thank our president for the refugee policy in Uganda. As we gather here today, we face a world of unprecedented challenges. Climate change threatens our ecosystem and livelihoods. Conflicts and insecurity test our stability. Economic inequalities strain our societies. Rapid technological advancement, from artificial intelligence to cybersecurity, raise complex legal questions that demand our attention. Present here, the Secretary General and the entire Secretariat of AALCO, distinguished delegates and guests. It is my singular honor to welcome you to Uganda for the 63rd annual session of Asia-Africa Legal Consultative Organization, AALCO. As you've already been notified, my name's Anita Annette Among, AAA. I am the Speaker of Parliament of Uganda, and I stand before you this morning to represent the head of state, His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, who is unable to be with us due to hereto unforeseen and equally urgent commitments. The President's decision to assign me this representative role is a testimony to the effective complementarily of our three arms of government. We have executive, legislature, and judiciary, and we work closely together, but we also respect separation of powers. I want to thank you for choosing Uganda as the venue for this session, and I'm sure by the time you leave Uganda, you'll have enjoyed, and I'm happy you can even speak some language, some words in our language now. I was very impressed, and I want to thank the Attorney General that is doing a good job. I recognize the strategic platform for international cooperation that AALCO provides as a mechanism for inter-regional cooperation, especially at the time when the world is faced with exceptional questions of international laws and morality arising from wars in Gaza, the recent military affront on the Islamic Republic of Iran, and the flashpoints in the Middle East, and the refugee crisis in Africa, among others. And I am happy that the ministers cited that Uganda has a very good policy on refugees. And we want to thank our president for the refugee policy in Uganda. It is my hope that in your deliberations here, will, at the end of the day, have very good positive impact that you'll have come with after the discussions today. And as legislature, we want to promise you our unwavering support to AALCO. I now want to seek your indulgence to deliver the speech of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda. I take this opportunity to welcome all of you, the esteemed delegates and observers, taking part in the 63rd session of Africa Legal Consultative Organization, AALCO. Uganda last hosted AALCO in 1993. Uganda is proud to host this annual session of AALCO and wish to reaffirm our commitment to the organization's objectives as a member state of AALCO. The annual session is an opportunity for the member states to shape its ideas, forge consensus, and chart the course for our collective efforts for the year ahead. AALCO is a product of a historic Bandar Conference of 1955. It was founded by the 7 nations: Burma, now Myanmar; Ceylon, which is now Sri Lanka; India; Indonesia; Iraq; Japan; and Syria. It has grown to include 49 member states, representing nearly all the member nations of our 2 continents. This growth reflects the trust and the relevance of AALCO that it commands as a platform for legal cooperation. The Bandang spirit continues to inspire us. It reminds us that our continents, once marginalized in the global legal order, have the power to shape international law to reflect our values, our aspirations, and realities. Indeed, in this regard, the AALCO has made immense contribution from law of the sea to human rights, trade and investments to environmental protection. AALCO has been instrumental in ensuring that Africa and Asia are not just participants, but leaders in the global legal discourse. Distinguished delegates, AALCO continues to serve as advisory body to its member states, a forum for deliberation on legal matters of common concern and bridge to communicate our collective positions to the United Nations, the International Law Commission, and other global institutions. I commend the Secretary General for keeping cordial relations with these international organizations and actively participating in their various activities. It is through this that AALCO is able to keep a significant presence at the international scene, and thus our presence and contributions cannot be ignored. As we gather here today, we face a world of unprecedented challenges. Climate change threatens our ecosystem and livelihoods. Conflicts and insecurity test our stability. Economic inequalities strain our societies. Rapid technological advancement, from artificial intelligence to cybersecurity, raise complex legal questions that demand our attention. In this context, AALCO's role is more crucial than ever before. AALCO is uniquely positioned to ensure that Asia and Africa do not merely react to global legal developments, but actively shape them to reflect our priorities. Notably, sustainable development, sovereignty, and justice. These priorities are in line with AALCO's mandate as outlined in the statute. That is, 1, to serve as an advisory body on international law. 2, to facilitate cooperation on legal matters. 3, to deliberate on issues referred by member states, and to communicate our collective views to the global institutions. Over the years, AALCO has addressed a wide range of topics, from the law of the sea and diplomatic relations to human rights, environmental law and international law. Its contribution to United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, including concepts like exclusive economic zone, and its role in shaping the Vienna Convention on the Law of Treaties, demonstrates its impact on global legal framework. Today, AALCO's agenda remains as relevant as ever, tackling issues such as climate change, the protection of migrant workers, the fight against transitional crime, and the legal implications of emerging technologies. By fostering dialogue and coordinating positions, AALCO ensures that our continent's perspectives are not only heard, but integrated into the global legal order. As we embark on this session, let's seize the opportunity of strengthening AALCO's impact through the member states on the continents of Africa and Asia. I wish to urge the AALCO Secretariat to anchor its work onto the following pillars for continuous growth from strength to strength. 1, strengthening member engagement. This will ensure respect for diversity and inclusivity. 2, enhance legal capacity. This will support our nations in building the expertise and institutional frameworks needed to participate effectively in international lawmaking, ensuring that the legal systems are robust and responsive. 3, promoting inclusivity in global governance. This will facilitate advocacy for stronger representation of Asia and Africa perspective in international legal fora, ensuring that our values, aspirations, and perspectives are reflected in the global frameworks. 4, addressing emerging issues. This will foster constructive dialogue to develop legal frameworks. 5, addressing emerging issues. This will foster constructive, I think this is a repetition. Finally, I wish to emphasize that our shared history of struggle, resilience, and triumphance binds us together. Our shared future of peace, prosperity, and justice depends on our ability to work together. Let us therefore renew the Bandang spirit, reaffirm our solidarity, and strengthen our collective voice. I wish you a productive deliberations as a memorable stay